Hey guys, so I wanted to film really quickly how to use the prong collar with Stuart. Um, he's not a fan of it, but he is pretty awesome on it, not gonna lie. So the idea behind the prong collar is the same as the slip lead. The only difference is that has more, a little stronger adversive to it, where it's like, hey, you really do have to listen now. Now, I would recommend having a 4 or 6 foot leash. If you have a longer leash, ideally, again, I'm so sorry, my microphone's hit my chin. Ideally, you're having him walk to the side of you. That's his right as a dog. It's a privilege to be further out. It's a privilege to sniff, check things out, do things. As long as he's not impeding you, he's good. Not an issue. When he's impeding, hey, that's when we have to focus. So this is a 4 foot. It is much shorter, and I'm just going to put my on one hand. Ideally, your arm is nice and relaxed. So when you're walking with him, let's go. He'll walk with you. So when we're walking, if he gets a little too ahead, you're just gonna barely tap it. He's such a little guy that, yeah. So when he's walking with you, we want that goofy, like, yes, I did it. Let me fix this a second so you can actually see what we're doing a little bit better, a little bit more duration. All right. So, and again, it doesn't matter if he walks on the left or on the right, but when we're walking, yes, good boy. And when he's walking with me, you can do part of his breakfast, you can do part of his dinner, where you have that food and Stuart, yes, let's go. You can feed him to stay on that side. So your hip is a Pez dispenser. It's a good activity and game, yes, to get his engagement, but it's not something you have to do every walk. It can be like, he's driving me a little mad, take part of his breakfast and like, sit. He's got to work for it. Okay, let's go. Hi, yes. And then you ideally keep your feet going. Yes, come on. Yes, good boy. But you can also not do it. And it's all right, let's go. We're going. Let's go. Now he has to pay attention to you versus you paying attention to him. That's a big part of this. Yes. Because what we want is I have to be focused. When the leash goes on, it's time to have manners. There's expectations. It's kind of like when you drive on the road, you have to follow the rules and expectations of the road. Same thing for a leash. Now, one thing I want to note for you guys, just so you can watch. So I'm doing a belt leash. So he's attached to me and we're just walking. My hand is free. But this is where, come here. Yes, good boy. The idea is he just has to stay by my hip. He can check things out. We can walk. And here, we'll go off-roading for a second. So he can sniff. He can look for bunnies and lizards as long as he's calm with me. The prong collar isn't an end-all be-all, and it's not a forever thing. It really is a bridge tool. It's a tool to help them learn those expectations, and then as he matures, as he gets better, then we can go back into a slip lead, and then eventually into a flat collar. He is a smart little dude, like wicked smart. Come on, Stuart, leave it. So getting him engaged in a different capacity and putting the accountability on him of, hey, there's a consequence to this. I need you to focus. Really helps him do well. And the more that he's calm, the more he gets to go out in public and go to farmers markets and art walks and stuff like that, the more he gets to live his life with you. And ultimately, that's what we want. Stuart, good. Now, you can give him a tap when you need to, but you can also use his name. His name is a command in and of itself. So when you ask him, Stuart, yes, good boy, yes. Now, I did a little touch there. That's where you can give him a treat. You can give him a little head scratch. Walk around it. Good. Yes, good boy. That's a good boy. But you can see he's happy. He's alert. He's doing his stuff. But we have to ignore it and keep going. Leave it. Let's go. Good job, buddy. Yes. So whether it's dogs, people, whatever it is, we have to ignore and keep going. So, and something to note is that if you feel uncomfortable at any time with this, please let me know. There are a couple other tools that we can use that help get the same results, just a different format. But It isn't a one way, this is the way you should do it always. It's more of how can I support you guys in what it is. Stuart has it. Hi, handsome. It's just now getting the communication between you guys and him synced up. Let me know if you have any questions.